everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This week is another red week, but this week that I'm recording now got me feeling a little better about my trade. Again, I know several times before, if I would have done some things different, I would have been able to trade this week, and I started doing something a little different, right? So, excuse me, all week I decided that I was going to do something, trade that way, trade all week, and if I succeed, and then that's what I'm going to go with in this market. Now, I was up, and then I let something I did stupid take that all away, and then there was some slippage. The market didn't want to close. They didn't want. I don't know. It was probably with Hicko or what. I had a couple slippage this week. You know, not too many major news this week at all. But I found something that I feel like works. Let's just start with GJ. When I traded GJ on the 25th, it's a week of the 25th, so I traded GJ on the 25th, right? Shorted it. What's been making me do, the reason why I shorted GJ is because it broke the Asian high and then reverse, right? So that's what I've been looking at. The break of the Asian high and the break of the Asian low. Right there. So anyway, so I seen it pop up, break above the Asian high, which is right here. It pushed down, and then I do a 3 to 1, right? Didn't quite trust it right here. I got in right here when it broke down below. I think there was, let's see, 5, 15, 16, 16 and a half. Yeah, okay, yeah. I got my 3 to 1 right there. So I took profit. The thing is, I went in there with a 1.1. So that was a W. The break above Asian high. It don't always work like that. And I'm trying to figure out what does it work on. But I got in the spot that I was supposed to get into. It came down, hit me with it, and pushed on down. Another thing is though, it came down, push, closed the book. Didn't close the book, but pushed down. Now GJ, I'm finding out. GJ worked this time, but I'm finding out like sometimes GJ, EU, you'll find like the EU, GU, NU just doesn't really work all the time. On a short, when you break above and then pull down for the short, it don't always work all the time. So, matter of fact, I know for sure, like on NU, it didn't work this week. There was some, like, but anyway, I traded GU, NAS, and AJ. I was looking at another one, but anyway, that's what happened on this one. At the same time this one happened, Nas happened. I got a Nas. Man, Nas was so sweet. I jumped in that junk. The NASDAQ, I jumped in that junk. The NASDAQ and SPY was doing the same thing, really. I jumped into NASDAQ. In that junk, I caught it. It sprinted down, as you can see. It sprinted down, bro. Just a second. Yep. I caught it to break above this area right here. The pull back, push up, the break below this piece right here. My out was right there. My target was this low over here, and that giant hit, bam. And it went down further. That was like, it was 2 times this amount right here. That was sweet, bro. That was sweet. I mean, look at it. Pop, smacked, hit, smacked, and down it goes, right? Man, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't even news at the time because it happened on the sessions for NASDAQ. That's crazy. And the same thing happened on SPY. I didn't trade it because I went with NASDAQ to, anyway. So, I mean, a lot of things are hidden on. What's hidden on today? Right here. So, wait a minute, what? 25th, right here. So anyway, it broke above this high over here. Broke above the high, came back. I didn't trade this one because it was still above the high when it pulled it back and bounced off. Sometimes it can get above the high, pull back and bounce off and keep going. This is the reason why I chose NAS, because it popped into it popped above the high, then pulled all the way back below both lines. It pulled back below both the 20 and the 9. Pulled back, pushed back up to them, and then boom, came down. You know, I just didn't do it on NAS because it could have bounced. And yeah, SPY because it could have bounced, but NAS could have bounced as well. So yeah, I hit target, boom. All she wrote, buddy. All she wrote. One hit today, man. A target hit today. I got in there late. Some slippage and stuff was happening today, and I ended up jumping in and out of one. But that jump yesterday, Thursday really hurt me and made me upset. I was jumping in AJ, and I'm pretty sure that I was gonna do the same in AJ when it broke above, I believe. No, it didn't even break above. Oh, I got an AJ. What? I went in AJ for the short. I went in AJ for the short. Why did I go in AJ for the short, though? I mean, granted, it didn't want to go because the high is all the way up here. Oh, this zone right here. I seen that it's rejecting the zone. Anyway, it came up, popped, hit the zone, pushed down, pushed back up into the area after right here. Then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a short if we get back right here because of this pull right here. So I jumped in there for the short, because I feel like it rejected this zone right here. I feel like it had enough to go on down. Despite the fact that it's getting bought up and bought up, right? It's getting bought up, getting bought up. Let me see this. Okay. What you call it came down. This same play happened on gold, but anyway. Nas actually hit top and then came down. Anyway, that didn't work. It bounced right here, came up back into the zone. My out was up here, then it rejected out of the zone, and then it had trouble. And I was like, you know what? Not really feeling it. It's not really gonna do not really doing what I think I wanted it to do. So I ended up getting out of it right there. Pop. Got out of it. It's all good. Alright, so then the next day I ended up trading, which I should have traded EJ. Yes, Thursday? Yeah, I should have traded EJ Thursday. Instead of, but you know, yeah, some you get on and just don't hit right. And it is what it is. So anyway, so I ended up trading GU the next day again. This time for $1 loss, and it was a short, I believe. No, it was a buy. Okay, it was a buy. So this is what happened on the buy. I'm thinking, yeah. So what it did, it came down and broke right here. I was clearly right for a little bit. I would have been up right here. I would have been at probably at break even. I probably would have been taken out right here for break even, and then it went the other way. But anyway, it broke down below right here, pushed up, pulled back, pushed back up right here. I had my entry right here. After this push up right here, I jumped in for the entry to ride it up 3 times the amount, of course, something like up there. Maybe even chasing the top. Anyway, it popped back down up under, took me out, then hit the go route, right? At this moment, I was like, look, man, it took me out, I don't care, whatever, it's done, you know? All I can say is, it took me out, it's done, I don't care, right? So, pop, pop, boom, down. Alright, that's fine. Alright. So what I should have done, well, this was gonna be a loser anyway, so it just didn't work out, topped me out, and then it didn't even go to my take profit anyway, and just came back down. It would have hit. It would have hit. So you're looking at maybe 16 pips. Yeah, it would have gave you 2 to 1, but I'm not trying to look for a 2 to 1 now. So anyway, that was a L for a pip, $1. And then I jumped to EU. Mind you, EU, and it was a loss. Let's see here. 26. Jumped in EU at the same time. Wait, what? Was the EU and the see? Yeah. Where's the trade at? Where is it? What time? What? 11? No, this is the morning. Yeah, morning. Right? It's supposed to be in here. Am I tripping or not? So 10:26. Am I on? It's EU. Right up in here is supposed to be. Yo, what is it? Hold on, let me see if I do it like this. Where is it? Bro, I don't get it. Where is it? Dude. Oh no, it ain't EU. it's Euro odd. I thought it was EU. Hold on. Exit that. I'm like, man, where is it? Oh no, I got rid of it. So I did have it up here. Another symbol that I had up here before I got rid of it. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I remember this one because I was like, okay, EU was going up. I was shorting this one, but it gave it like it was gonna go down. That's what it did. It was like it was gonna go short on here, right? So what happened was I seen it break up above here. It broke up above here, pulled back up under, came back. I felt like, well, this pullback area right here, I'm getting in there. I jumped in right there for the short. Mind you, I'm thinking that it was gonna go down. It pushed up, pulled back, pushed up, popped down here. I'm like, okay, it's finally finna go. You know, this thing ripped on up there, took me out right there. And I was like, you know what? I mean, heck, EJ was going up, EU was going up, GJ was going up, but the thing was, Australia was going up. Same thing for Euro CAD that I traded later. Things was going up, but Euro CAD went down in my direction. I ended up closing early because I didn't hit my TP. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it hit my TP or not. But yeah. Anyway. So I ended up getting rid of this one. Ended up being a loss. Then I traded gold, which told me some. So anyway, I ended up trading gold, and which was it that day? No, it was the 26th. It's the day that it lingered and came back. Okay, so on gold, and 26. Same process. It did this, came down. Hold on, let me see something. What did this? Yeah. Did AJ? No, AJ wasn't. Alright, but anyway. So on gold, this what happened. Pop down below here. Pushed up. Right here. Now mind you, on NAS, like the top of 10 was over here. Right, and it didn't. It's gotta come up and meet it and then come down. Same thing probably with GU. It's right here, then it came down a minute. But then again, EJ was just different. But anyway, it popped up here. I'm trying to go on the 28th, the next day, right? No, okay, this day. Why haven't I came across EuroCAD yet? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So I traded GU. I traded gold. For this loss right here. Alright. GU EA. Now I'm on gold. Pop down here, pushed up, pull back right here. I jumped in right here. It hit 3-1, which is my out was gonna be here. I hit 3-1, but I was looking for more. I was looking for it to get to. I was just looking for more. I got greedy because 3-1 did hit. You know, you're looking at 8.6, and then let me hand it in a calculator or whatever. So you're looking for 25.8 or 26. Yeah, see, it hit. It hit right there, but it took me out. And I would have been golden, man. I would have been golden. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. That didn't happen. And I got greedy. So I was like, yo, that could have been a win, right? So despite those other losses, I would have had a big win. Because I was looking at, I think it got up there, it was like $5 or something. So I would have had $5, had those losses, but I wouldn't have had this loss. I would have had a $5 win right there. But I didn't take it. That's on me, right? That's on me again. So that GU short. Alright, what was it? Yeah, the first GU short was wonderful, right? So popped up, boom, 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 gone. It's either I should have took it there, or I should have not taken it out, right? So anyway. Anyway, so that was the L right there on gold. Then I did win, and I took it off early because I lost this one, and I just went on and got out of that one at that time because I was like, alright, it's all reversing on USD odd, USD chef, I believe, yeah, right here. on USD Chef on the 28th. Is it the 28th? Or the 26th? Anyway, on USD Chef, what happened was that I seen it break above here, right? It broke above, popped down, pushed back up. My entry was right here. Probably should have been right here. My exit is right there. So of course I'm looking for 7 pip. So I'm looking for 21 pips. Right, so I'm looking for 21 pips, and I don't get it, right? But the thing is, though, if I was measuring from here to there, which is 6, and I'd be looking for 18 pips, would I have had it? I would have had it right there. Before it flipped and turned around, I would have had it right there. Yep, I'm gonna say that's 6. 6 times 3, you're looking at 18. It would have been right there. That's 18. No doubt it would have popped, got you out. In the fact that it hit a low though, right here. It hit, then again, no, it didn't hit the low. I thought it did, but it didn't hit the low. Let me see something. Yeah, it didn't hit low. So anyway, but you would have had the, if I would have got in here, anyway, you would have had the 16 pips, you know what I'm saying? Holy, the 18 pips, my bad. Anyway, so that would have been, but I ended up taking it out up there, and it probably should have been down there. So I missed out on that. That would have been a big win. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? And then I ended up the next day on 27th. I ended up trading EU. And I believe EU reversed on me, if I'm not mistaken. I ended up trading EU twice, and then I ended up trading Euro CAD that day as well. On 27th. Oh, I got out too early the second time, not really trusting that it was going to go down and do whatever it is that it tried to do. Anyway, so I paid a lot on these euros, bro. Anyway, so it came down, popped up. Excuse me, man. Excuse me. Anyway, so what happened was it popped up top, pulled back, came back under. I was looking for the right here. I ended up getting in the short right there and getting out of it real quick because I didn't trust it at the moment. it popped like this and then pushed back up like that. Came down again a little bit, I believe, and then I got out of it. No, actually, no, this, I'm sorry. This right here was the mistake. This right here was the mistake I made. It popped up, like they always do. Came down, popped up, above this high right here, pulled back. I was gonna get in a short right here. I was gonna get in a short. It popped up right here, came back. I was gonna get in a short right there. Instead of getting in a short, I accidentally got in a long, a buy. And when I realized I was in a buy, I was like, dang, dude, dog, that was a mistake, bro. That's a mistake on my end. I was like, dude, I gotta get out of this. It's a mistake. So it popped all the way up. It worked in my favor though. It popped all the way up, gave me $1, but I immediately got out of the joint. The thing turned around where I supposedly got in there for a short. I came back later and I got in there for a sale off of this pullback right here because this is a pullback to me. The sale is supposed to have been right there. I ended up getting in later when it pulled back right there for the sale here. And that was on EU. When I was doing that, I got in the wrong one right there. I was in EuroCAD, and I made the money on EuroCAD. I'll put it like that. I made the money on EuroCAD. It did turn back around though, but I ended up getting in down right here on EuroCAD. It came. The thing is, it came back, pushed up above right here. I seen that it tapped above on this one right here, pushed up, came back, pushed up right here. Granted, this thing, now this is the high right here. I got in right here, but when it came to, it pushed up again right above this for some reason, then came back. It was fighting to come down, so I was like, if it get down right here, I'm going in. It popped down right there. I went in for the sale right there. I said 3 to 1. 3 to 1 from up here to down there is when I'm gonna get out. I didn't wait. I'm looking for 12 pips. I got 12 pips, man, down here. It got close right here. Let me show you. It got close right there. But it didn't take me out. It was just lingering on it. And then it pushed all the way back up right here. Pushed up right here and then came down later. But when it did that, I was like, I'm not standing here for this. I'm not standing here for it. I should have stayed in there for that. What I should have did is, when it got that close to my take profit, I should have just went to break even. Either you go to break even, that way you ain't taking a loss on it. I'm taking a break even, and two, it's gonna have to come all the way back up here and take you out. Whereas it pushed on down and took my target and turned on. And I was so encouraged. I was like, man, if only I would have just stayed in that joint. And I was like, you know what? Then the next trade, I was like, I'm only gonna go for 3 to 2. Not that day. The next day. Anyway, I would have hit that day. I would have hit that day, this day. Mind you, I'm up a little bit now. You know what I'm saying? So I go back over to EU for the sale, but I got out of it because everything was kind of turning around for it. So I ain't trust it, right? So I just got out of it. Should have stayed in there because this thing just topped around right here, pushed up a little bit, and then faded on off for the rest of the day before London. Whatever. Sometimes, my God, bro, I just don't do the right thing for myself, I guess. 8 o'clock hit, 8:30, we're 8:30, right here. No, 8:30 is 15:30. See, here go 8:30. See, I would have made my goal, man. If I would have just stayed in there, I would have hit 3 to 1. Especially from here to here. Yeah, from there to there, 6. Yeah, you're looking at 18 pips. Yeah, it would have hit my target. Another one, my guy. Another one. It is tricky. It's tricky. So, anyway, I ended up getting out of that one early, taking it, but it's okay. It's cool. I ended up jumping in GJ. Also, ended up jumping in GJ on the 27. Alright, so I ended up jumping in GJ. GJ ended up taking me out. So what happened was on GJ, it was this high right here. It came down, popped up above. It pulled back right here, but it's an engulfing candle. It pulled back on an engulfing candle, so that's a no for me. Engulf, pull back, came down, hit here, then push back up. So, but what I was looking at is the fact that it did break above this high here, pull back. I jumped in the low right here. My out was right there. It took a minute, but it finally got me in, and then pushed up, and it took me out on GJ, right there at the top. I was disappointed. Man, I was disappointed, bro. I was like, goodbye, yo. Anyway, so that took me out on GJ for a stop, and then, I mean, it just didn't look back. It's all good. That was that day. So I ended up, the next day morning, I ended up trading USD this Friday, and I'm coming in, man, I coming into this day feeling good, right? I'm up almost $27-ish, almost 28, trying to look for 30, trying to look for 30, 40, 50, trying to get it up there. Let me tell you something. This joint right here, this was the slippage on USD shelf. The next day on the 28th, which was Thursday, on Thursday, this joint right here, bruh. Anyway, it came down, it shot down, pop. It didn't break above, but it shot down, took it out right here, took out the low right here, popped up. I'm thinking, okay, we finna go that way. So I ended up taking this shot right here. No, to go higher. I ended up taking the shot right there because it closed up above, pulled back, bounced off, got me in. Did not want to break above. It did not want to break above that 200. It shot down. My stop was under here. Mind you, my stop was right under here. This thing popped down, and that thing would have kept going. They didn't even take me out for the stop loss, which really made me mad. Like, that slippage right there shouldn't have happened. It was no news. It wasn't moving fast. It was moving normal. It was moving slow. And it did not want to close right there. That's 2 pips of slippage. Not cool. Not cool at all. So I ended up, instead of losing $2, I ended up losing $378. Anyway, so that was it, right? So, mind you, I was talking to myself. I was like, look, I shouldn't go into no more than 2 at a time. But I ended up going to 3 of them. Then I doubled down on gold at the last one, which made that day worse, right? So it made that day worse. Going in gold made that worse. Anywho, I mean, doubling in on gold. So I did 2 things. I did 2 things wrong. I went into more than just 2 at a time. Right, that was a mistake. And if I lose 2, this would need to be my rule. If I lose 2, then I'm done for the day. Right? If I lose 2, I'm done for the day. I think that's before. That's the most I can. That's the most losses I can take before I go on tilt, I believe. Because when I start losing a little bit more, and then I start going on tilt, thinking I can make some stuff back. But when you make your second loss, cut it out. But then I got into 3 of them at the same time. So what can I say? Anyway, I got in this one, lost it, right? In the meantime, I was in the one in the U8 in the Euro one at the same time, right? So I was in the Euro one at the same time. Euro USD right here. Anyway, I was in the Euro at the same time. So on the Euro one, I seen it break above the high right here. It came up, broke above the high right there. It came back, pushed up, under, pushed down. My entry was here, which it got me in. My exit was up there. It pushed down, got me just like GU did. Or was it GJ? Yeah, just like GJ did. GJ did that same thing to me that day. Man, I don't know, man. This GU right here, this GU is freaking perfect. And I do believe it touched. I don't know, man. I don't know how to differentiate the 2 because GJ did the same thing, got in right there, but it didn't go. I guess wait a minute. The gold one that hit earlier. See, that was right. That was right on the 200 right there. And he reacted to it like that. But, I mean, this was right on the 200 as well. I don't know. I guess sometimes it do, sometimes it don't, man. Be dang if you do, be dang if you don't. So anyway, you pop down. I don't get it. What about that GU one that? I don't know, man. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So anyway, it popped up GEU. Okay. Anyway, it broke above here. What are you coming from? The low is here. Yeah, it never looked back. So anyway, it's coming from the low right here. Pushed all the way up, took out the top. I'm thinking to myself, okay, if it pulled back, anyway, pull back, back up under, push down, I got right there, got in right there. It bounced off the 200 and pushed all the way up right there. Nice. You would think that it bounced off the 200 too, but it didn't. Or I guess you caught it under the 2. But anyway. So yeah. It broke the top, pulled back. Push back. Well, this is an engulfing candle right here anyway. Ooh, buddy. But that was another one with an engulfing candle anyway too. Yeah, this one. What was the one that went the distance? The EU, the other one. No, yeah, it had to be like EU from the other day. Yeah, right here. Went the distance. Yeah, it broke up above, came down, tapped up. I think it was an engulfing bar as well. Yeah, a whole freaking engulfing bar. But engulfed up, came down. So anyway, engulfing bar, push up, engulfing bar, but then engulfing bar, came down, bam. This will probably be out. Looking for about 10, 12, 11 right there. Yeah, but anyway, this one popped up, took me out though. Oh well, you know, can't win them all, that's what they say. And then I traded gold twice. I gave him the junk twice though. So the same day, or not the next day, Thursday. This is what I'm talking about. I was in gold. I was in gold. I was in USD Swiss. I was in EU, all at the same time. So the mistakes has racked up and is racking up big. 1, slippage. 2, a loss on that one. Then I turned this one into not just 2 losses, but 4 losses. So they kind of hit me and hurt me. Made me feel kind of bad. The fact is, though, I thought about getting out down here. Then I thought about getting out right there. But when it ripped against me right here, after I got in right here, which I shouldn't have got in right here, I should have just left the one that I got in right there. Actually, I would have hit TP. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have hit TP. So you're looking at 12. You know, 12. You're looking at 12 times 3. You're looking at 30, 36, right? So, of course, you don't hit 36 pips. It's all the way down here. We had news coming out on Thursday and it just lingered. It acted like it wanted to go, especially after it broke above. Anyway, it broke above this high, pulled back right here. Perfect time to get in there and go, man. Perfect time to get in there and go. I should have stopped out at break even on this one, and especially after it went down like this, came down, instead of continuing to go down and break this low right here. The thing came all the way back up, stopped me out for news. Look how long we was in there for hours. News hit, boom, 8:30, bam. Then went the other way. Came back out and came back down, took liquidity some more, and then went the other way. The way I wanted it to go, which was down here. This was my out down here. It's so close to my out, man. Anyway, so it ripped the other way. I jumped in for the bounce off right there, thinking, hey, I'm gonna get in for the bounce off right there. We're good. No sorry, Bob. No go. Right? You know what I'm saying? No go. 11. Man. Now I'm gotta calculate this. I mean, you're still looking at for 30, I don't know, 30, 35. You still don't get it. You get 30. You get 31. And when it did this pullback right here, I should have went to break even. I should have went in twice right there. But this is why I'm excited but mad that I put myself in that position. But it's a strategy that I'm learning and trying to get comfortable with. So, I left that day. Ended up today. Today ended up being actually a green day, actually, by 30 cents. But anyway, today was a green day, by a little small margin. I jumped in GU several times trying to figure this crap out. Anyway, so on GU, today, yeah, right here on GU. Anyway, tap back into the zone right here. So, anyway, this is what made me get in GU, and then I immediately got out of it. I was like, wait, what's the ones that always giving me hard time, right? So, anyway, this tapped into there. I'm thinking my short should have been here, actually. And, you're looking for about 14, 13 pips. You don't get it. You get you get 13 point. Hold on, what is that? I don't think you get it. You're almost there, but I would have went to break even, so I would have been tapped out at break even. So you're looking at 4 point. Yeah, 13.8. So you don't even get it. 13.1. 0.8 is right here. So it's almost there, but you go to break even. That's why I gotta keep in mind. I always go to break even if I get that close. Anyway, it popped up. Anyway, I got out of it. I was uncomfortable. I was like, man, GU, EU, them things been going against me as of late. I'm not even on the 200, but anyway, it popped up there, came back down, went in, then I just went on to get out right here. There was that one. I went in there 3 times though. But it's one trade. I went in there 3 times though. I went in pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. And just got out of it right there. Pop, pop, pop. So, after trading that, I went to GJ. And I was supposed to get out of this one way back down here. But the slippers took me out right there. And I was like, man, they finna wait till this thing shoot up against me before it takes me out. And they messing up. They messing up again. Right? So this is what happened on GJ today. So when I did that, I felt kind of GJ. When I did that, now mind you, oh, I forgot. I forgot. EJ, where's EJ? EJ ain't up here. Well, anyway, yesterday, when I had the big losses yesterday, I should have been in EJ because I seen EJ first, but I was kind of iffy about it. When it took his run up right here, bro. Look at it, over 100 pips. But anyway, I wasn't gonna hold it that long, so my entry was gonna be, anyway, my entry was right here. Alright, so it came down, poked below, just about a little bit, shot up again, shot up again, pull back right here. Alright, that right there is a bounce. That right there is a bouncing off the line. In my head, I say I want them now to be bouncing off. If I'm going long, I want them now to be bouncing. I want them now to be bouncing off of Anderson engulfing counter right here. I want them now to be bouncing off the 20. Right, so it popped up, pull back again, right here, pushed up, bounced off the 20. My entry would have been right here. My exit would have been right there. Of course, you're looking at 7, so you're looking for 21 pips, and of course you get 21 pips up here. I think it hits first thing. You know what I'm saying? 21, bam, no problem. Now, I probably should have went to the high, actually. Probably should have targeted that high, which ended up being 30 pips. But that 21 was pretty good, you know. I might, if I start jumping in the ones and one long, I might go for 4 times the amount, but who knows? You don't get it all doggone time. But anyway, even if I got in up here, that was just good, man. It was good. Anyway, that was EJ. GJ, this day, I caught some of it. I was gonna hold to up here, but I ain't trusted. I went on and did the 3 times the amount from right here, even though I got in up here on it and just got out right there. Probably should have targeted the high, which I probably should have targeted the high. But anyway, popped up, came down right here. I got out right here, up here on that first trade because I was like, they lagging. But they went on and took me out on that one. But then I jumped in on the buy again with 2 right here. I jumped in on the buy right there again. And then I was like, you know what? I don't know. So when it came down a little bit, I got out of it right here. So then I jumped in for a sale right here. And I was like, no, this ain't going that way, man. It's like, oh man, this thing finna this thing, I jumped in for a buy up here. I got out of a buy, then I was like, nah, man, I'm jumping in for the buy. So I jumped back in for the buy for 2, thinking I could get more. I did. But then I got out for the sale when it failed. I was like, okay, it's finna do like what you call it yesterday. It's gonna fail this what you call it right here. So in my head, it failed it, but it didn't. It pushed down and immediately pushed back up, like ripped up. And I knew I got in for the buy because it bounced, it came up all the way up, bounced off the 20, and I was gonna ride that joint on up. I got out too early right there, so I should have just been in with that one because my out was down here. I should have just stayed in with this one and just let it ride. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have had this loss and I wouldn't have had this loss today, but I would have liked to have stayed in with this one as well, up here for that other one. Probably should have just put one in right there. But anyway, I jumped in after it shot back up. I jumped in there for 2, rolled it up right there, got out. I was gonna ride till it get up to here, 70 something, but anyway, it didn't work out. So, yeah, some work to do. But I got a lot of things I can look forward to. I plan my trading routine, and we'll see how this week goes.